What is up, everybody? It is Ganji just back here with another video. So I'm pressed for time right now, so I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna get straight into the reaction. So I'm gonna minimize this recording screen, and we're gonna pull up into Junji episode 11 and 11, 12. Oh man, this is the last episode. Oh crap. I don't know what happened. I don't know what it is. Like, these episodes have just creeped up on me. I was like, I swear, I promise you guys, I did not even realize for a split second that this is the last episode. I did not literally realize that until just now. Oh snap. Oh man. Is this the last episode, or is there episode 13? I'm not even sure. Alright, well, let's see how they do this. If this is the last episode. If it isn't, I mean, whatever, but, joke's on me then, but, alright, we'll see. They gotta go in for this episode. 3, 2, 1, bam. On my nose. And I still got a little bit of a cold, so you might hear me sniffling, coughing, whatever. Put the other side on. A little bit stiff, but still okay. This episode is gonna be cringy just by that mosquito. I can't handle mosquitoes. I mean, if this is the last episode, I gotta say, this was, a fun journey. If this is the last episode, which I hope it isn't, but this definitely was a fun journey. And I'm planning, after this, I might end up, reacting to the manga. On occasion, though, you know what I'm saying? And I'll probably also pick up another anime. The manga will sort of be the side thing to do. I'm not gonna have that take the main seat, but it's still gonna have a seat. So I love this opening so much, man. One of the most epic openings ever. Oh man, the opening is so darn epic, man. I love this opening so much. But yeah, as I was saying before, I keep saying as I was saying before, I'm gonna react to the manga pretty soon. Things in the way of the subtitles. I risked my life on this journey. He's got an interesting combination of hair and sideburns. After watching that episode with the oil, and he's being noticed in front of him. Wait, what? I don't get it. Never mind. But after watching that episode with the with the fat, and the oil, this is just disgusting to me already. The animation is kind of stiff though. Yo, he went from completely nonchalant to just full blown yandere smile. Yo, it's gonna become a drug for them. And he said something about being noticed. They're gonna get noticed. Yo, she has a more defined cheekbone than me. Watch, it's gonna be flesh or something. Watch. I knew it. Or mosquitoes? Ugh, what was that? What is that? Ugh. Can't tell that's a... Is this censored? I can't tell. It's a treasure map. Oh yeah, I guess the beginning was in the past. I guess he must have found that. Found that somewhere along the journey. That's what I think. Are they eating that in the guy's house? Isn't that kind of stupid? Why don't they take it to a different... Oh man! Woo! Yo, he literally imploded. What? Yo, that is given like Mad Hunter X Hunter vibes when that girl got like squished. They haven't even wiped the blood off her face. At least she hasn't.
Ravioli, ravioli. What's in the pocket only?
Oh, and she's what? Isn't she an idiot? Oh my gosh. Oh, that is bad. Yo, that's like what do you call it again? Oh man. I was gonna say that hair thing was just like if you go unnoticed. Oh, and if that obsessed to still go to eat it. Those guys are smart then. Watch, they're gonna start killing each other for that nectar. And he's done it. Just lock yourself in the bathroom. Man's paradise. Don't do it. Not the beautiful girl. I mean, she's not that beautiful anymore. No! Oh, and he got killed. I was not expecting him to get... Oh, because he was blocking her. She's actually digging this. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna say that. What? Is she an idiot? Yo, we're about to... Yeah, I was gonna say, we are gonna see some blood in that water. Woo! I'm not really digging the art on that bush. It's too simple. And it's weird. Oh, that is what crushed her. That's a crush because I remember the shape. Yo, he's literally stabbing it. Oh man, it's leaking the nectar. Is he noticed by the tree? And he didn't even taste the nectar, I don't think. I think he got, like, pretty much squashed before he even tasted the nectar. Yay! Yay! We get to see him again.
Good idea, これは。
I wonder if he's gonna kill someone this episode. I love Souichi so much, man.
聞いて驚かないでよ。
Something about Souichi.
ってさ、スモックスの香川健太郎のいとこらしいわよ。
サインね。
もったいぶらないでよ。そうよそうよ。いとこのよしみでもらってきてよ。
参ったなもう。なんでバレちゃったんだろう。健太郎のことは秘密にしておいたのに。まあしょうがないな。
It's too good to be true. Something's gonna backfire on our boy. Just soaking up all that attention. It's gonna backfire on him. Is it done already? No, it can't be done. Yeah, right. I mean, it is done. No, it isn't done. Okay. And she still likes him. She looks familiar. Oh, never mind. She isn't familiar. Okay, I see the name. She's gonna get jealous. Something's going on. Oh! I see now. He's using these tea things to kind of Now they're all gonna want to attack her. He's using these nails to make them believe certain things. Okay, yeah. But now he's gonna be after her head now. And I don't know, I feel like he might try to kill someone this episode. Because last episode he was a little more edgy than the first episode, so he might be getting more edgy now. Oh yeah, I remember her from the second episode. Oh yeah, she was in the second episode, wasn't she? Oh no? It's interesting that she's from the same world. Now everyone's gonna like sleep for a week.
妙な噂が流れ始めたのはそれから数日経ってからだった。4年生の子
And we all know that that
3
was
人ぐらいが下
Ito.
校してたんだって。その時にさ出たらしいよ。暗くて顔がよく見えなかったんだけど、すっごい背の高い女の人なんだって。それが薄暗い路地の真ん中で黙って突っ立ってるんだって。仕方なく引き返そうとすると女の人が話しかけてくるんだって。なんて私
I'm a little bit
そのうちに3人は目が慣れてきて、その女の人の顔がだんだん見えてきたんだけど、
a little bit pissed off
その顔がそれでびっくりして一斉に逃げ出したの。
at Ito if he actually set them up like that. That woman. Because that just seems kind of low. It ain't gonna work, don't do it. Don't get any ideas to jump in there. It's probably how you turned into that monstrosity. And this one actually is true. I wonder if he looks so familiar to that girl. I wonder if he's like the son of that woman or somehow related. Or that girl, that monster model is gonna come after him. She died.
あの子ったら乙女が普通にいるでしょ。大塚くんのこと熱っぽく見つめてるじゃない。ねえ、どうするみどりちゃん。ぼやぼやしてると大塚くん取られちゃうよ。
Why'd she saying that? Come on now. You know, why is she telling your friend that? That's low. No, I knew she was gonna do this. I knew she was gonna do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
びっく なきゃ。これで綺麗になれるんなら。
Okay, Ito, maybe Ito's... Okay, never mind. What?
総一くん、どうしてここへ？
I was gonna say, maybe Ito
後をつけたんだ。
set the class up with that picture, but he couldn't have, like, you know, played with her stupidity or anything like that. Even if he put that poster up.
あのモデルの切り抜きも思いのほか効果的だった。カシャカシャカシャ。
ちょっとやめてよ、取らないで。
そうはいかん。お前がちゃっかりと沼に浸かりに来たことを学校中に広めてやる。
Okay, this is really low. It was kind of making me a little bit triggered, but I was gonna say Souichi, I think Souichi's gonna see a real monster. Woo! Don't go killing her now. I really don't want her to die. I think she's kind of innocent. No, don't do it, not her.
あなた、誰の許しを得て私の写真撮ってるの？なんでここに来てることが分かったのよ。どこの出版社の差し金なの？
He's gonna say you're beautiful or something.
プロのファッションモデルなのよ。私を無断で撮影したらどんなことになるか分かってるの？じゃあ今から教えてあげるわ。
Or is this all a story told by... Is this a story told by Souichi? This isn't really happening. I wonder if the whole story, the whole thing is told by Souichi and this whole anime is just... It's just a lie.
本当にこの町に来ていたのだ。総一くんはどうなったのかしら。
なんて不気味な。ビューティフルレディー。
But he called her beautiful. Oh, they didn't end it like that. This can't... Hold on. I'm gonna keep the music playing at the end because I really like the ending so much. They didn't end the anime like that, did they? Hold on. Ito Junji episodes. I don't really know what to search for. You know, right now, this is kind of like, you know, this is kind of like Parasite when Shinichi searched up Talking Right Hand or something. I love this ending so much too, as well as the opening music. 12 episodes. Okay, so this is the last episode. Ah, that sucks. They ended it really good, but I really love this. Yeah, and there he is. He's being squashed by the plant. It's pretty interesting. And he's still taking the photo of her. Yeah, I was gonna say, I needed two more times. I actually really liked the last episode, the way it ended at least. The way it ended, I think, really was good. But still, I mean, I hope Souichi isn't killed. I mean, well, I think the ending kind of gives that impression that he was killed. You know, because he was, or maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't killed. I don't know. Hard to say. But, and yeah, he did call her beautiful, but he didn't just call her simply beautiful. He called her creepily beautiful or something like that. So, I mean, yeah. Maybe he was killed because he didn't fully call her beautiful. But yeah, man, that really sucks. Like, this is the last episode. I wasn't expecting them to end it, like, with a potential Souichi's dead moment. But at least the girl got away, though, because I didn't want her to get killed or anything. And Souichi is one who kind of led her there. You know what's interesting? Souichi has never killed one person for the whole entire series. But if Souichi died here, then it makes it ironic that Souichi was probably the one who did die here. That would be kind of ironic if he did die. But still, this episode was pretty darn good. In terms of the last bit with Souichi, I really liked that. I was not expecting them to, like, you know, clash the first and the second episode together like that. I really was not expecting for them to do something like that. So that's kind of interesting on their parts, the way that they kind of melded it together, even though they never really melded any other stories together. And the girl with the black hair, she was kind of smart. She never went in that black pond, and I'm wondering what type of reaction that she's going to give the other classmates, you know what I mean, like how she's going to, like, you know, propose this idea to the classmates and everything like that, what their reactions are going to be and all of that. They gotta believe it. After a month with Souichi missing, they gotta believe her, whatever she's saying, that she's going to be traumatized from that is for sure. But it's still nice to see that, you know, I thought the two girls were going to have some sort of, you know, jealousy type of competition that was going to lead to one of them dying in some sort of creepy way or whatever. But that isn't what happened. I'm kind of glad it didn't go that route. I'm glad that, well, the girl who I thought was a smarter girl, or rather, she is the more important girl, maybe not the smarter, but the more important girl, who I'll say right now, who was with, you know, Souichi when he went down to the Black Pond. Rather, when Souichi followed her back down to the Black Pond, I was going to say that I thought she was going to kill the other girl, and some sort of creepiness was going to happen. Actually, the truth, I just lost my chain of thought. At least now I'm whatever. Anyway, still, I didn't go that route. But the girl with the black hair, I think she was actually kind of smarter than the girl who actually went into the Black Pond, because she didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, she had the common sense to not mess around with those type of things. So. Plot twist there. But still, that really sucked at this last episode. Although I would expect Ito Junji to kind of give, I feel like I would expect him to give a better end to the series, if that makes any sense. I'm not complaining about the ending, but I just feel like they could have maybe given like a better story too, is what I'm trying to say here, because I mean, yes and no. I agree with my own statement here, and I also disagree with my own statement, because, I mean, let's be honest, Souichi's stories really aren't that edgy, and they never, I mean, I'm not counting this part, Souichi's stories never really end with any bang, per se, or as big of a bang as some of the other stories. So that's what kind of backs up my statement just now, that they could have chosen a better story. At the same time, the way that this episode ended, and knowing that Souichi was the first character who they showed in the whole entire series, right? I mean, the whole entire series for the anime, at least, not the series, but from what I know about the anime, he was the first character introduced. So counting that, it makes this also a little bit more, even if not necessarily more poetic, it does make this more organized in terms of an episode. It makes it more organized. So now, in my personal opinion, like, the question is organization versus poetry. Which one is better? I feel like it goes either way. I feel like asking whether organization or poetry is better is kind of like asking, is animation or art better? And I don't know, I feel like there is a clear answer to that. Animation is more important than or rather, the fluidity of movements are a little bit more important than the actual art. That's my personal stance on that. I feel like there is a clear answer to that, to be honest. But still, I mean, that meaning that there probably is an answer to whether organization is better than poetry or not, but who knows. Still, organization, for either one, organization and poetry, you still do rack up points, but just not as much points as the other one. Still, this was a good episode, but I just feel like it wasn't really as good as they could have potentially done. So overall, I have to give this episode maybe, like, for a final episode, I'm kind of split, because if this was just a normal episode, I'd be like, okay, this got like an 8 out of 10, right, for the way it ended. But for a final episode, I have to say this was like just a tiny bit anticlimactic. Although, what I will say this though is that it did give a sense of closure, that's for sure. Because again, it started out with Souichi, and it ended with Souichi. So that's why I'm saying it did give a sense of closure too. So, and I feel like that's also one of the most important things, you know, on par with how poetic a series can be. It's just, you know, does the series give a sense of closure? And sometimes maybe that isn't even the case. Sometimes it's better, it might even enhance the poetry if you give a sense of, you know, the series not ending. Because why? Because just like how every episode of this series ends and you don't really know exactly, you know, all the time. You know, in this episode, the first part of the episode, we kind of know what happened at the end, right? The guy got killed. It's pretty obvious. But still, I was going to say that the whole series all along, constantly, each episode has been ending with a sense of uneasiness. We don't really know exactly what happened beyond that point. I don't know if it does happen, you know, if it goes beyond that point in the manga or not, but for the anime at least, it's been ending, you know, keeping viewers like with a sense of unease, not giving really a clear ending to each part of an episode. So, if this episode had went that route too, I mean, for the series to kind of end with more uneasiness, I feel like it'd be more poetic too. Maybe if they had a different episode, but who knows? But still, overall, I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10, or maybe even like a 7.8 out of 10. I really did like the ending, but that was the height of the episode. And I'm not one to really believe that kind of the ending kind of, you know, makes everything else completely better.